What is going on? Welcome to Shot in the Dark Reactions with me, Dan. Today we're going to be checking out more Nightwish. We are on that Nightwish hype. We are in that Nightwish rabbit hole. And today we are checking out Last of the Wilds. And it's a live version as well, of course. You might be thinking, where is that wheel result? Well, unfortunately, YouTube absolutely hates me and decided it'd be really funny to basically block it. So, for you Alice in Chains fans, unfortunately, YouTube hates you and you're not getting it, unfortunately. It is on Patreon though, so if you want to head to our Patreon, it is available on Patreon, if you should wish. But yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work. I even tried to edit it. I did a million different things trying to get it to work. It just didn't work. It is what it is. We move on. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, make sure you're doing the liking, the subscribing, the hitting the notification belling, and all of those amazing things to keep that algorithm machine going. As well as that, head into the link in the description for our Patreon, where you can find access to our Discord and wonderful community who are actually listening in right now. They're going to say hi now, but you aren't even going to know. I'm going to know. You're not going to know. Yeah. So, if you want to be involved in that amazing community and getting this wonderful wall behind me, then you know what to do. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. It's absolutely fine. But thank you so much for all getting involved and everything. We are approaching that 3,700 mark of the 4,000 target for our next milestone of subscriptions. So thank you so much for everybody that's getting involved. Anyway, more Nightwish. Let's go. All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be loving even more of that Nightwish. It's like a drug for me now. Can't get enough of it. I'm addicted. Alright. The Last of the Wilds. I have no idea what this is. One of our amazing community members and Discord members, Jen, said this would be a good idea. So you know what? I've trusted her before. We've trusted her before. She's never let us down. She's not going to let us down this time. No pressure, Jen. Here we go. And begin. Wait, whoa. Hang on a minute. Hold on a sec. Wait a minute there. Do you notice anything? And I'd never ever seen that before. That's fucking strange. Anyway, let's carry on. That's so weird. It looks exactly the same. Theirs looks fancier though. They've got a higher budget. It is what it is. Ooh. Oh shit. That's a lot of places. Ooh, I like this. That's quite a small little room for a Nightwish. I like that. It's got like Scottish vibes. Like Highland vibes. I'd eat haggis to this. Always slowing down. Is that a flute? No, it's not a flute. It's that bagpipe thing from before. Okay. Really pretty so far. Really pretty. Yeah. It's hard not to headbang to this. But the energy. Okay. Just slowing down. Is this an instrumental? Let's pause it just for a sec. We got halfway through. I love an instrumental, by the way. There's nothing wrong with that. It can showcase a lot more. Like when you bring vocal in, sometimes with bands or whatever, it can take a lot away because you've got to almost make way for that sonic wave. Like that, it's a completely different instrument. The human voice. It's just a complete different vibe that you've got to sort of make way for. But what's really cool here is there's such a collection of instruments. So we've got this like bagpipe thing that I can't remember what people told me it was. A violin, some really cool guitar and bass going on. I like how the bass is a little bit more subdued in this mix than I've noticed before. And that's probably because it doesn't want to drown out the orchestral instruments. This is really cool so far. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, flute me, baby! Yeah! I love, honestly, this guy and this flute literally does things to me. I never thought a man playing a flute would do things to me, but it does. That's so pretty. Okay. The bass is following the melody of the flute. That's cool. Oh, that hit like a truck. I just want to fight dragons to this, man. This should have been in a video game. I could see this in Witcher. Like that vibe of game, of an RPG. It fits so well. Excuse me, Troy. Are you soloing on a bagpipe, sir? That was fun. So I expected vocals to come in there. That really, really caught me off guard. Let's listen to that again. I wanna hear this. I want to hear this with the changes, because normally you'd make way for the vocal. You kind of open space up. They kind of do open the space up, but nothing happens vocally. So what do they add instead? I just want to see this again. It's really intriguing. Right, they add the extra distortion. This is such a crowd favourite, I bet. So easy to hum along to. I like that beat. It's like slick. I'd almost like it's almost like throwing you forward and backwards. It's really cool. He's using the two top toms. Doom, da-ga-da-goom. Honestly, I'm really intrigued on whose idea it was to involve these more sort of medieval instruments, because like they work so well under the sound. It works so good together. And obviously it was like one person's idea and it just came together like that. So cool. The thing is, this song, like, it really genuinely could have vocal on it. Like, it really could, because like there's enough sonic space to add vocal. It's not like they've overpowered the song so it doesn't work as its intention, like it's verse, chorus, you know, that sort of regular flow of a song. I still feel like there is that. We've got the introduction at the start. We then cut slightly out, so where the singing would normally happen, which would be like, and then this would be the chorus with the main hook. So this normally happens, I'm guessing, in a concert where they've done a bunch of songs and they just want something a little bit more showy, offy, you know, give the singer a rest, and sort of involve the crowd a little bit, you know, make it an experience for them and everything. And I am completely all up for that. I genuinely think that concerts and bands that allow that little bit of time and space to be themselves without actively needing a singer or anything. Like, when this played out and I found out there was no singer, I wasn't left disappointed because of the nature of what I'm seeing. I'm seeing people on a stage jamming with one another, really enjoying it, and the crowd just seems so up for it. And that, for me, just solidifies how good this band are at understanding what they are to these people. You know, they don't have to do the same thing over and over and over again. Let's leave the singer out. Let's have an instrumental. Let's have, You know, let's involve some instruments that don't normally get used very often. And when we do use them, maybe they get lost a little bit in the mix because we overindulge in certain areas. They don't have to do that here. That is really cool. You see what I'm saying though? Like, I could literally put a second verse here. This is a pre-chorus. Back into the chorus. That's what I mean, like, there's still structure to it. It's not like a complete abandon. There's still lots of structure there. I like it. It's just like a celebration, isn't it? Of all these different time periods. Are they all different time periods? Or is this all the same tour? Because some of them look younger in some of these clips. Fast. Honestly, my favourite part of this song is when the finger bass comes in over the top of the flute, and it sort of just thickens it up slightly more without overdriving. I think it's like around here. Flute's doing beautiful things. The bass then comes in. Like Marco comes over and he does like some finger bass. Like finger style bass. Just over the top, and it really just... Yeah, here he is now. Gorgeous. There it is. That's cool. They really know how to control sonic sound. They know how to control dynamics within the measures. They're really, really clever. Like, this can't be understated how complicated this would be to make in your head, because you've got so many different dynamics that can overdo each other. You've got no singer, so you could literally just go all out if you wanted to. But they're really clever with where they're putting those dynamic switches, where they're putting the sonic sounds and stuff. It's actually really masterful. This is. Because if you see what happens is the flute's in there on the quiet section, and then I'm gonna keep calling it bagpipes. I know it's not, but the bagpipes come in directly as the rest of the band comes in. Comes in there because the flute would be swallowed up by that sound. It's clever. I'd like to hear more strings on it though, if I'm honest. Like, if I'm being hypercritical, I think there's a lot of room for like an orchestral sort of string quartet almost. Like, if you're gonna go all out, like, go all out. Unless Thomas is doing that with the keys and it's just low in the mix. I feel like that's the only thing missing, is like a real emphasis on string assortment. Like, if they had that on this, that would go down really well. there's a violin in the picture there, but I don't actually hear that. I don't hear that in this mix. So they've obviously thought of the idea of adding a string assortment, but they haven't actually got it in the mix. It just looks fun, you know? Like I was saying this in one of their videos recently. They all trust one another, and it comes across like that. And that's really important when you're on stage with people. I still can't get over that. Soloing on a fucking medieval instrument. Can you imagine if you went back in time and you showed a bunch of people in like a bar situation back in the day, like super back in the day? Can you imagine if you showed them this? They would be absolutely fucking flabbergasted at this. Because that's what it is, really. It's like, it's music you'd hear in a tavern ramped up to 11, isn't it? But yeah, man, that was really, really cool. What I love about Nightwish is there is so much different things. Like, there's so many different flavors. Like, the first time I overheard about this band, it was said to me that you're going to really like them. That it's a female singer, female fronted singer, and they do the things that you've heard before from several other different bands. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll give that a go. I think they've got a lot more, like, I feel like they've got a lot more string to their bow than that they let on. I think they're a little bit sort of chill about it. But until you get actually into Nightwish, you start to realize there are some really not only talented musicians, but there is some super well thought out structure of not just song, but like what they are as a band. Like what makes Nightwish Nightwish. It's this sort of sound. But if you put Floor or Taya or any of these people on top of this song, it wouldn't not make it any better or worse. That's what's cool about this song, is that I actually appreciate the fact that it's an instrumental. But if you added words to it, it would probably just be as good. It wouldn't be better or anything. That's really intriguing to me, because I always think that the like vocal on a record is so important, because it allows you to tell a story. I feel like this almost does tell a story without having vocal, because of the way it progresses from one instrument to the other, and what it implements a different instrument each time. And then we end on this cacophony of soloing instruments that I never thought would even be possible to solo on, which is just mad. It's just amazing. I love that, guys. That was awesome. That was really, really fun. Whew. I did not expect that. Thanks, Jen. Literally, this band surprises me every time. It does. It just does. Like, sometimes you get songs that are similar to songs, and you go, okay, that's cool. It's like in the same ballpark. An instrumental where we're taking on some sort of epic story and transition, and the masterful nature of dynamic switching and all of those things, I did not expect before I pressed play. And I just feel like it's a huge celebration of who they are as a band, and I think that's just awesome. I really do think that's great. Cool. If you enjoyed that, guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hitting that notification bell so you don't miss future videos, all very important things. As well as that as well, please head to our Patreon where you can find the link to our Discord, which actually is amazing because it really involves you in the community. This community is growing, this community is evolving. It's a really good time to get involved now because we really are just throwing everything at this now, and it's becoming a really awesome place to exist. So yeah, make sure you're getting involved as much as you can. It really goes a long way to support me, but also it goes a long way to build the community, and I think that's actually more important at this point, to be fair. So yeah, if you enjoyed that, guys, make sure you let me know in the comments. But until then, I shall see you on the next one, and until then, I'm Long Dan, and I am